Hi there, I'm Khadeejah Zubair, majoring in Mass Communication, and this here is a video on Co-PPGIS, solving participation and inclusion. For this video, I'm going to be describing regional planning and upscaling planning in general, that is public participation. So public participation at the regional level is a concern due to being unable to identify and manage emerging issues, limited ongoing engagements, perceived inequalities, and online submissions that didn't target all demographics, acting as barriers. This in turn reflects greater issues such as transparency representation. So how do we solve participation issues on such large scales? Well, that's where Co-PPGIS comes in. Collaborative Public Participatory GIS is a web-based model of GIS programs wherein collaborators can use images, maps, graphs, and text displayed on an underlying base map of interest to a community. Typically, Co-PPGIS uses open source data. Open source software means any such source code that is available or licensed for distribution or modification. The following slide shows where the research gaps in current communication mediums found during a literature review are performed. You'll probably notice that the internet solves pretty much all of these problems. What's great about the Co-PPGIS mode is that it allows for both asynchronous and synchronous collaboration. The former is effectively static information or released information by the company or government to the people. The latter is the combination of user able to watch and interact with the company or government whilst the plan is being made. If I might critique the Co-PPGIS model here, I'd say that there should be the added feature of points along the process left sort of as checkpoints for people to review the project before continuing to the next step. In use of a Co-PPGIS based program, those not in the loop are expected, on average, almost double the amount of time spent doing the same tasks to those that know what they're doing. So this is the general structure of the Co-PPGIS based program. Note here that the user must have installed some manner of web map service, likely ArcMap if we're talking offline, but using ArcGIS online or some credit application could easily simplify this. So effectively, you just have to give your audience a link which would take them to where they could see and do stuff. How you go about preventing users from changing things and go about giving admin use to specific people is completely up to you. So this here is the bookmarking service, created to save the extent of map for any important discussions made by different participants. When a user clicks on a bookmark, the extent, zoom, and other methods we recorded or stored in the database using JSP get function, which can be shared to view and understand other participants' contribution. The status of all existing and ongoing projects in the form of tables, thematic maps, and reports may also be included and by the people who obtain them. All your video teleconferences can also be scheduled and held within the page or data to be held on another site. The user interface or UI enables inexperienced users of the service easy access to the modes of the navigation toolbar, map viewing, error, and query panel. For example, in Pakistan, dengue fever was mapped using Co-PPGIS to allow people on ground to be responders and data collectors for the disease's spread. With this, institutions and councils are now able to collaborate via rapid communication channels. With the help of GeoMeeting Emergency Response, using GeoMeeting, a web-based solution offers all that in a single platform. Participants in meeting sessions use any standard browser like Chrome, Firefox, or Explorer to take part in teleconferences based on synchronized map views. There is 24/7 access to the site with on-ground officials uploading images of dengue fever spread onto GeoMeeting based on their location. For those who can't use the service for any reason, simple door-to-door visits allow officials to quickly record and upload the information that they record in real time. Should internet not be available, then an SMS-based survey is used where people would simply SMS the location and maybe like an image of something to a server which would receive the SMS and would give a GPS coordinate to wherever there is the SMS was taken from and upload it to the online web map. And of course, any data collected can be converted into graphs to be visualized to the community. So finally, how does Co-PPGIS solve regional planning? Well, through PPGIS, it needs one more thing since a million voices cannot possibly have all their concerns heard. Classification of concerns can be done by compiling keywords or something of the like. To filter concerns would be great. DARSIN is one such example of removing duplicates which, among among other things, allows the management of stakeholders' concerns. Also, removing duplicates is important because as many concerns that build up, you want to breed only one of these that isn't a copy of something you just read, which is why DARSIN is important. In this case, and in any case, what's great about Co-PPGIS is that it allows a range of approaches to a problem, giving you and us the time to filter the problems. And of course, there are problems. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope that you've learned something valuable.